Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Here is a quick guide on how to complete the Hydryoponics Delta Lost Sector solo and flawless on legendary difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This lost sector can be found on Neomuna. Spawn in Strider's Gate, and if you are facing Nimbus, take the road to the right. Follow it all the way into Sapphire Concourse, and on the side of one of the platforms you will find the entrance. Remember, if there isn't a flag outside of a sector, you will first need to complete it normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains barriers and unstoppables. The threat is void and there are 0 shields. During the recording of this video, the surge was void and strand. The surges are on a weekly rotation, so always double check what the surges are and match a subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. For this, I'm using my Warlock Strand for rad clear and Shackle Grenades for the champs. I am combining it with Necrotic Grips to spread poison among the adds. For weapons, I ran an Arbalest for stunning barriers as well as a Void Scout for stunning unstoppables. Finally, I had a Void Linear to make the most of the surge. Now onto mods, starting with the class item. Run any of the mods that help reduce your ability cooldowns when using different abilities. You could also run the mods Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back, along with an Overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you could run mods that help your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. On your chest armor, I suggest running a Void Resist, since incoming Void damage is increased by 25%. Also run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from the boss's explosive Void attacks. For gauntlets, yet again run any mods that boost your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a Heavy Ammo Finder mod on, along with some Ashes to Assets to get your super back on grenade kills. This is what I used, so I either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. You do not need the same weapons, armor, subclasses, or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, just stay inside this doorway. There's going to be Cabal in front of you, up on the ledge surrounding the room, and spawning to the right of the doorway. Stay here and snipe at all of them. In the middle of the room there will be a barrier champion, and above it there will be a walkway containing 2 snipers, along with additional snipers at the back of the room behind the barrier. You can use the wall in front of you for cover to deal with them. Once the room is clear, the barrier should be on its own. Use the pillars on the left or right side to pixel peek the barrier for an easy kill. Once it dies, the door behind it will open up into the next room. In the doorway will be additional adds, but a well-placed grenade will take care of all of them. You can then take the position in the entrance and snipe at the remaining adds. Remember to take your time. The objective here is to go flawless, not break some speed record. Once the adds are cleared, move along the right side wall until you see the entrance on the back left. Inside of it will be a gladiator, and by going onto the right side, it gives you extra time to deal with it before it can lunge at you. Then, quickly go through the hallway and kill the sniper on the right and the ones to your left. Use this opportunity to kill them in their place before the adds begin to rush you, and be careful of the back of the room because it contains several turrets. Don't worry if you don't take out every single sniper, just fall back to the doorway and wait for the adds to rotate towards you. Use the doorway to snipe at all the adds. Eventually some gladiators will show up, so do not venture too far from the entrance so they can fall back if needed. When the place seems empty, rotate to the front stairs and head glitch the top of them to safely dispose of the turrets on the back left and right sides of the room. This will make the barrier vulnerable on its own, and you can use the stairs, walkways, or even the pipes on the left and right sides for cover to deal with it. Collect as much ammo as you can because up next is the boss room. Now because of this room, I believe that it makes this lost sector the hardest to complete. However, there is a trick to it. Down to your right is some cover, and if you jump onto the top of it, you can actually jump back into the ventilation shaft in the ceiling. You'll need to use Balance Glide for Warlocks, Triple Jump for Hunters, and High Lift for Titans. Warlock Transversive Steps, Hunter Stompies, and Titan Lion Ramparts will make it easier too. The other option is to hide behind the cover on the bottom right and stay alive using Wells, Titan Barricades, and Hunter Invisibility. If you decide to use the ceiling method, I suggest you practice jumping back and forth in normal mode to get the hang of it because it is at an awkward angle. So jump down and lure the adds towards you. Among them will be 2 unstoppables, and they are the last ones left. Jump back up into the ceiling and simply wait for the adds to come to you where you can easily kill them. Remember to crouch to get a better angle. As you can see, Poison and Strand help to get the adds hiding around the corners. Every so often, once the adds are cleared, you can jump down to spawn in the next waves. Damage the boss and try to get it down to half health. It seems that once it is at half health, every single ad wave will be triggered, and you can quite literally clear them all out. Keep an eye on your radar, and as soon as the ads spawn, jump back to the ceiling and snipe again. Like I said, you won't be breaking any speed records, but this is the safest way to complete it. Just take your time with it. If your timer hits 15 minutes, then don't worry about it. All that happens is that you lose all your revives, and since you are trying to go flawless anyway, it doesn't matter. You can still get exotics out of the chest. If the boss is at half health and all the ads are dead, then go ahead and just damage the boss. You might get some occasional dogs, but otherwise, by this point you would have killed all the ads. Use the surrounding structure to block the boss's shots whilst hitting it, so it doesn't hit you. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Hydryoponics Delta Lost Sector solo and flawlessly on Legendary difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.